Madina Lake, a quiet, sleepy lakeside town perched in the valley of its guardian mountains. Set in the 1950s, the town is lost and isolated from the rest of the world. Its grounds are the setting for many strange occurrences. And it's this imaginary place that provides the backdrop for the band Madina Lake. The group, made up of brothers Nathan and Matthew Leon, Matteo Camargo and Dan Torelli, formed back in 2005.
We just sort of made it up off the top of our heads, but as we did, it sort of inspired this whole kind of background story about this mythological town, and we all started, thinking about like this sort of utopia, this weird place with metaphysical stuff and supernatural nuances, and created this whole kind of storyline that is the undercurrent of the band. It sort of follows in tandem with the records, and we write about it and hide clues and stuff about it.
In the beginning, we talked a lot about, putting it all into a book and releasing it, and then 2 years later, we still didn't have any money to do it. So we released like little teeny bits and parts of it, kind of like as clues. And before we knew it happened, they had already assembled it in order and created the whole first half of the story, like on our message board online. So now it's out there, which is great.
And of course, there's no end in sight. The follow-up record, Attics to Eden, continues to tell the story of Madina Lake, although musically the band have decided to change their sound with a new record.
It's like more of an alternative rock record. It's a lot more dynamic than the first record was. It kind of spiders in these different directions, and like people so far have had a hard time labeling it, like what kind of music, which is like the ultimate compliment to us, because on our first record we sort of got pigeonholed, like pushed into one sort of genre. People called us, emo or pop punk or whatever. This record is way more timeless than that. Like, could have come out 10 years ago or 10 years in the future. So we're very excited to have people hear it and see what they think.
Originally from Chicago, Madina Lake have already made an impression on the UK music scene. Back in 2007, they were even crowned Kerrang! Magazine's Best International Newcomer. No wonder they have such fond memories of their UK fans.
Well, for one, they're very engaging. They're very uninhibited, so they loosen up and they really allow themselves to sort of like slip into the slipstream of energy that's being created in whatever room we're playing in. So it's really nice, because that's what we're all about. We're all about like reaching out and uniting people, and we don't like to divide people. So like the fact that they come and embrace us is a really rewarding feeling.
They literally come and embrace you?
We do, very much so.
On
you allow
stage a lot of times too.
Yeah.
It's cool. When we've done some of the smaller club tours here, we kind of tend to just get reckless and not really care what happens to our gear or to our
personal safety is not an issue.
No.
So we've gone through a lot of broken gear and things like that, just people piling on stage and water breaking things. It's fun. It's a good time.
The new album is out now. Madina Lake will also be back to tour the UK very soon.
So we say